This is our first example from the review sheet of writing the equation of a line given information about the line. This is problem 10. We want to write the equation of the line in standard form that would pass through the points -4, 6, and 2, 9. In other words, there is a line that would pass through those points. Say -4, 6 is roughly there, 2, 9 is roughly there. There's a line there, isn't there? There's a straight line. We want to know what equation would make that straight line as the picture of the equation's solutions. Our technique here is to work with the slope-intercept form of the equation. If we work with the slope-intercept form of the equation, we only have to fill in the slope and the y-intercept, and we will have our equation. And once we have it in slope-intercept form, we can change it to standard form if we need to. Well, of those two things that we need to fill in, because the x and the y are going to stay as an x and a y in the equation, we need to fill in a number here for the slope and a number here for the y-intercept. Well, of those two numbers that we need to fill in, isn't the slope the one that we can calculate when we know 2 points that are on that line? And remember, the slope is the change of the y values divided by the change of the x values. So if we think about going from this point to this point, the y value is 6 here, the y value is 9 here. That was an increase of 3 for the change of y. And going from this point to this point on the line, the x value here is -4, the x value here is 2. The x value went to the right a total of 6 units. That's a +6 change of x. So our slope is 1/2. And we now know that the equation looks like this so far. We've now calculated the slope based upon the 2 points that we were given that were on the line. Now we just need to find the y-intercept. Well, remember, these points, if they are on the line, they are solutions. They are values that work for x and y. So we simply take one of those points. Let's take the point 2, 9. We take the 9 value, put it in place of y. Take the 2 value, put it in place of x. That creates a linear equation in one variable for us that we can solve to figure out what b must be to make the solutions work in the equation. 1/2 of 2 is 1. Subtracting 1 from both sides, b equals 8. So our equation now looks like y equals 1/2 x plus 8. But this is in slope-intercept form. We wanted standard form. Not only that, we wanted standard form with integer coefficients. That means whole number coefficients. So we want to get rid of that fraction. We can do that by multiplying both sides of the equation by 2. 2 times y is 2y. We'll have to distribute here. 2 times 1/2 x is x, and 2 times plus 8 is plus 16. So now we have integer coefficients, but it's not in standard form. We need to move the x term to the other side, because in standard form, the x and the y terms are together, as you recall. So I'll subtract x from both sides. And the equation that would contain those 2 points as solutions, the equation that would contain those 2 points as solutions is the equation -x plus 2y equals 16. And if we were to check those points, we would find that indeed they are solutions to that equation. This then is our equation in standard form with whole number integer coefficients. This was problem 10 from your review sheet for exam 1.